So, folks, I got home from the convenience store because today we're going to be checking out the different kinds of chocolate we have in Norway. So welcome, guys, to another video of BossTheModern doing some IRL stuff. And with the kind of IRL stuff, like I said, got home from the convenience store to buy all of this suckers. Yeah, today we're going to be actually taste testing all the chocolate we have in Norway. And lately, I haven't been doing a lot of chocolate myself. I'm more like a snack guy rather than a chocolate guy. When I was younger, I used to eat more of the chocolate stuff. I used to eat more sweets, but now I don't really do it that much. The only kind of sweet I do, and here's even more. The only sweets that I do is pretty much chocolate drinks. That's pretty much what I do for a daily living. Other than that, I don't really do bars like I did much earlier. So yeah, we have even smaller ones. Like this one is literally a part of the party. I just went to convenience store and bought all the possible bars, like almost all the bars possible that were in there. Yeah, and we have some. This is these four. So let me actually count all of this. So if I just lift up the camera so you guys can actually see all the chocolate we have over here, man. All the chocolate we have over here. See, look. And there's like 3/4 in the stack right here. If I just give you guys a proper look from this side. That's how many chocolate bars I've actually bought, including that small one. Now, what's pricking down there? That's like a nail or something. All right, get out of there. There we go. I'd be blocking the camera. This isn't the best spot to be in. I could have gone for a more. I could have invested for a more fancier spot, but I'm not doing investment deals. We're going to be investing our life in this. This is like the one-way ticket to diabetes, folks. And there's the little chocolate right there. So we're focusing on Norwegian chocolate. Not all Norwegian chocolate, because if it's all Norwegian chocolate, then this would have been way more expensive. It was like around 1,100 Norwegian currency for this, which is like around $100 for all the chocolate right here. So, you could say, I'm not sure if that's even pretty expensive in America. Well, it's at least not 1,000, but 100 seems a little bit much from my understanding of their sense of what's expensive and what's not in America. So yeah. Enough comparing with America. We're focusing on the two brands mainly. The Nidar, which is the factory, have their factories. I don't know if they have the factories in Norway. I haven't done a proper research about that. And we also have Freya, which I do know a little bit more about. They originally had their factories in Norway, but then they moved their factories to Sweden. And in which some people might find a little bit not cool, because they want like to keep their own brands like in their own landmark. But since the brand originated in Norway, you're still gonna be trying some Freya. So without anything further to say, I'm just looking forward to taste test all of this kind of chocolate, man. It's been a long time since I've been eating some chocolate, so this is like a great opportunity to me to try to taste test some. And obviously I cannot eat all of them in one day. That would be my death. So enough of that randy talk. Let's see what we're going to be starting with here today. We can start with original taste before we actually go to the flavors. If I were to rank all the chocolate, I would probably rank the default flavor ones, like the milk chocolates, and then go for the flavor variant, because there's tons of flavor variants in all the bars that I purchased, including this small smash, which I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit soon. But I've been living in Norway for most of my life. Even though I'm from Thailand, I've been moving to Norway since I was 4 and lived most of my life here. And this is where my standpoint is right now. And this is where I got to interact with you guys on YouTube. Pixel Gun and Shadow Fight. So there we go. That's the basic ones. They're like only 2 bars out of, I don't know, over 20 bars that we're going to be tasting. Let me count this here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Like I'm literally bought myself the one-way ticket to diabetes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 16, 18, 26. So yeah, 24 are flavored. 24 have a lot of other stuff mixed in it. Actually, it will be kind of 23, because this is kind of default chocolate. The Stratos Bubbles of Joy. But it has some other flavors into the gas bubbles. But I'm going to be trying them and consider those 3 as default. So we're going to be, oh wait, that's not the default. Where is the default? Okay, that was kind of wonky. Where is the default one? This is the default Nidar. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, we try default Nidar first. Nidar melkesjokolade, milk chocolate. A small piece of Norway, says Litt stykke Norge. So I tasted that before, but I want to give myself a reminder of how it actually tastes. It also comes with a package that has a little bit text under it, but I'm not going to be reading it. Oh my god, why? Yeah, you have to always break those bars, man, to even... Alright, let's give it a shot, folks. Just like I remember the taste, it's... at least it's not bitter, because that's what you find in... That's actually what you find in the dark chocolate, usually. Don't add any more chemicals to it, but since we've got all the joy of chemicals down here, it's gonna be a heck of a ride. Yeah, it's like a full body creamy flavor. It's a real nice melt in your tongue. Usually I shoot it, but I like to try to let the chocolate, basic chocolate melt in my tongue. That's how you get the best experience of just pure milk chocolate, not like all the sorts of chocolates that I'm going to be having some extra stuff on. Those are the ones that should be better experienced chewed rather than just letting it melt in your mouth. In my standpoint, that's what I'm saying. Not bad, man. Freya milk chocolate, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. And I'll definitely keep it if the others doesn't really taste as great as the default ones. But up next, even though I have still chocolate in my mouth, we have Nidar milk chocolate. Basic milk chocolate, and we have a text over here. After over 100 years on the Nidar factory, we are still working for chocolate to be even more delicious. It's like that the Nidar milk chocolate have gotten the pure and mild taste, just like we mean that real Norwegian milk chocolate should taste. I skipped like one word right there because I don't know what that is in English. It's just fløyelsmyk. But we're going to be tasting it to see how it can compare to Nidar, not this first milk chocolate I tasted. Alright. I guess I clear my tongue. This is water, and if you guys still don't believe it's water, I don't know what I can tell you guys to convince that it's water at all. I'll clean my mouth a little bit before we taste test the milk chocolate. And yeah, just to keep you guys updated with the 2021 kind of chocolate. I could have done more, of course, but I'm going for the bars, like the big party right here. So, let's go with the second contender of the big party chocolate catwalk, Nidar milk chocolate bar, to see how it compares to the Freya. Now, milk chocolate does have different kinds of images, if you guys can see over here. Let me see. Yeah, they have like different images on the chocolate. Like this one has a city. Some other ones might as well have yeah, the Nidar brand. Yeah, Nidar brands. Like, for example, if I just show you guys the pieces over here, we have the Nidar brands imprinted on the chocolate, and we also have the city imprinted. I'm just gonna eat the city imprinted. I don't really mind. They're just gonna taste the same. They shouldn't be adding more chemicals into it. Yeah, still no sponsorship from these two. This is the first time I just want to show the world the sweets in Norway. There's kind of more nutty taste. No. It's not nut. Like, it's kind of nutty, but it's like more buttery. That's what I'm thinking. This is, I can actually tell the slight difference after cleaning my mouth with water. That was actually wise of me. It's got a mild sweet with, yeah. They say mild right here. Because milk chocolate does have a remarkably, not remarkably, but like slightly stronger taste than the Nidar milk chocolate. So yeah, Freya is a little bit stronger. But both are quite enjoyable when you just have it melt in your mouth. Like, those clear chocolates are just best to melt in your mouth, not like chew on them, actually. We have some others that are like mixed with some other stuff that can still be most enjoyable melted. Yeah. And yeah, there's some flavors I tried, but most of the chocolate I bought is something I've never tried before. So this is like the roller coaster ride to 2021. I'm gonna give one more bite out of Freya basic chocolate, and they have their basic bird imprinted on every single piece, by the way. Didn't you guys show that? But let me give it a shot again. This is mild. No, man, we have different kinds of taste. Like, some say round taste, sometimes they say like full body taste, which I still stand to with the Freya milk chocolate. The Nidar milk chocolate has a very mild, buttery taste. That's what I would say for this instance. But I can do both. But if I have to choose a winner, that's gonna be very hard because they both work really well in the mouth, just melting, just give you a relaxed sensation of the calories are waiting to give you diabetes. No. Right, done. Alright, it all got melted. I just shoot the rest actually. I'm just gonna give them more water so I can get ready for the Nidar Stratos. Bubbles of joy. Melts on the tongue. So yeah, another variety where it's more enjoyable while melting on the tongue. So yeah, I had one of these before. I actually had all of the basic chocolate before, so I just gave myself a reminder of how they actually taste like. So, let's open you bad boy up. I actually cracked one of these boys open. Alright, look at that. Stratos. Do they have more pictures imprinted? Oh, they do. They have Stratos and they have the cow. Let's look at the row right here. That's like the first row, if you guys can see. Ah, it's not the best kind of res. Come on, concentrate on that, man. Alright. I guess that kind of do. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat this like imprinted. Well, actually, I'm excited for the difference. Yeah, it's like sweet but very weak. Actually, it's a slightly weaker than the two other basic chocolate we have. And given that there's air bubbles in the chocolate, it's gonna be making a little bit more difference. If I had a knife right here, I would have just chopped it up and show you guys the air bubbles inside. Actually, let's crack one of these to show the air bubbles. Ooh yeah. You see that? That is the air bubbles that they put in the chocolate. That's the air bubbles that they put in the chocolate. It kind of like takes some space off the actual chocolate so it doesn't look like an actual default chocolate. But more like a kind of chocolate that would be enjoyable while melting on the mouth. Of course I have to shoot because I'm not going to be spending too much time on just letting it melt through my mouth. That would be taking too much of my recording time. I feel like it's slightly weakened to the rest of the basic chocolate that we had. So, but I still can do them. They're very good, but I think I kind of prefer a stronger variety, so I still go for milk chocolate Nidar and milk chocolate Freya. So yeah, sorry Status, you've done well, but you're like kinda weaker. Maybe I like go for one of the days where I don't want that strong chocolate flavor, although I don't really eat that much chocolate anymore. But still, if I do like crave for some just mild and okay mediocre kind of strange chocolate, I would go for Stratos right there. So, now I got all those out of the way. We still have all of these guys, which have whatever the actual heck been imprinted inside of them. And some of these bars are actually new, mostly from Nidar brand themselves. We also have different kinds of Stratos flavor as well. Now, I see we have salted caramel. They used to have cookies and cream flavor. But what are we going to be doing first? I guess I go from the left to the right of my eyes right there. So yeah, the next one we have Freya four clovers, and it's 4 clovers with orange and a hint of sea salt, and chopped hazelnuts, a little piece of Norway as they usually put it. So yeah, let's give it a go. So come on, open up. I've only tried the 4 clover chopped hazelnuts variety, not like chopped hazelnuts in orange. So let me chew on this. Oh god. Okay. Okay. That's kind of make. I think the pieces of orange that they put in, along with the salt, made more like a bitter flavor. It made like a whole new taste. My god. Like, I'm not so sure about it because the chocolate that I'm eating right here is not. I can't even taste the chocolate. Like, do I even taste the chocolate? Oh, I'm gonna give it another shot right here. Do I even taste the chocolate? Because I just get like a more brief moment with chocolate, and then comes all the hazelnuts, and wait, not hazel. Yeah, it was hazelnuts. And then comes all the hazelnuts and the orange with the salt on it. Yeah. Okay. Take that back. I do still taste the chocolate. But then later on, it's like over. But then later on, the hazelnuts and the orange is gonna be overpowering that, so that because like you stop tasting it. Depends on what you actually clear first. Keep in mind mouth chemistry, folks. In the mouth right here, you're tearing down carbohydrates. So anything that is not carbohydrates, it will of course remain in your mouth. And that's probably the reason why I experienced it as the orange and the salt was overpowering the chocolate flavors, where I can't taste the chocolate for that long. So yeah. But I'm not sure if this is really going to be the go-to for me. Like, I'm not sure about the chocolate and salt, about the hazelnuts with the orange and salt combination. It looks pretty neat, but like, it looks pretty neat, but that kind of combination was making it teeny unpleasant for my mouth. Now let's go to more unlikely combos. Now this wasn't actually from the brand Nidar or Norway, so yeah. This is a little bit exception. It's Sørlands Ship, which is Southern Lands Ships chocolate. And my god, I do not believe that two actually go together at all. But I buy this for the sake of the video, to keep you guys updated with the 2021. Of course, this is my standpoint of view with all the chocolate, so that if when you guys get to Norway, you guys can at least have a little bit of idea of how I was feeling when I was eating all this kind of chocolate. And my god, first time I actually saw this package, I was be like, the actual heck, man. I was kind of like refraining from this. But let's see. It might be good. I'm not sure if chocolate and potato chips can even go together. But what I could tell, it's the perfect couple of diabetes. My god, the package is even hard to open. What the heck, man? Look at all these clean plastic packages from Freya and Nidar. This is like trying to take your potato chip bags, which is actually of the same material that you use, and put in the chocolate. Oh my goodness. I want to look at that. Is it chocolate or is it like potato chips inside it? It's hard to see the potato chips inside, but you guys see the figure imprinted in that, right? You guys should be able to see that. It's like a potato chips. It's like a potato chips man standing. So yeah. Oh my god, let me give it a shot. Let me smell it. It's like a lifeless smell, kind of. Man, that's such unlikely, but they kind of work. Yeah, look at the package. Well, look at that. Our biggest new brand. No. Our biggest news ever have now got a new and better recipe. Now we have put even more flakes chips with sea salt in the mixture. Sweet salt and crust. Hope it tastes good from us in Sørlands Ships. Yeah, they actually kind of go together, not gonna lie. They actually kind of go together, but it still feels rather odd. Well, it kind of goes together. But sorry, man, it's not even my favorite. Like, I don't feel like the kind of chips crunch kind of goes together. Goes together that well. They kind of do, but not as good as the baked cookies that they have in the chocolate. But it was a nice try after all from Sørlands Chips, so I give you that. I give you guys that. Så ja, Sørlands Chips, dere har kanskje gjort noe. Dere har kanskje gjort noe bra med det her. Alright, next up. Nidar Crispo, and this isn't 3 bars. I can just break 1 bar because I can feel how the chocolate is actually arranged. It's not like putting 3 bars in a row. It's actually 1 bar in a row right here. Let me show you guys. So yeah, I'm not gonna read the back pack. I don't have time to read the backpack. All right, actually, let's do that. Delicious Norwegian milk chocolate from Nidar, packed with crispy rice crisp. That's what it says. Alright, let's open it up and show you guys the rows right here. Yep, those are not like the 3 bars in a row, man. Those are like 1 actual bar, like you can imagine a gold bar put in a row right here. So I'm just gonna break 1, and they're pretty much the same, I suppose. Crispo. Crispo Rice Crisp. Rice Crisp chocolate with Nita, of course. Alright, let me give it a shot. Dude. I do that any day, man. At least Rice Crisps actually goes together better than the potato chips. My god. Like, that's probably... The potato chip chocolate is probably the most bizarre kind of chocolate I've ever tasted, but it actually kind of works. But it's like, nah, like, it's still not my favorite though, because the kind of cross should like rather belong to snacks and the fast food kind of chains, not like, you know, chocolate. I don't feel like it kind of should go together, even though I felt like it worked in some extent, the chocolate. But the Crispo right here with the Rice Crisps, they work together in a more harmonious way with the chocolate. So I'll definitely take that any day. Next up, milk chocolate. Freya milk chocolate. A little piece of Norway. Walter's almonds. Salted, rusted, and not rusted. I don't even know if that's the correct translation. Salted, rusted, and caramelized almonds. Oh yeah. So yeah, you've done a lot of stuff with the almonds, man. Why? I'm just gonna clean my mouth a little bit. Alright, let's see how it tastes, because I think I haven't tasted this in a long time, or I've never tasted it. I've tasted some other almonds, but never really tasted that. So yeah, let's give it a go. Seeing this chocolate and nuts, man, my god. Oh! That 2 parts fell out. I need to store them somewhere, because I can't eat all of them. It's going to be a huge pack of diabetes. Alright, now would you look at that? The same kind of brand of bird. With the almonds. I'm gonna look the word up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kind of goes on the borderline between actual almonds, or, as I search right here, candied roasted nuts. I actually think it is the kind of candied roasted nuts in the chocolate. And since it gave me a heads up of salted, rusted, and caramelized almonds, I don't even know if I actually got the salt. I think the salt wasn't even distributed on the top right here at all. Let me give another bite of this. My god, if I get diabetes right from this, my goodness, man. The top one was lies about the salt. I kind of take it back. I feel it, but it's very weak. I can hardly even taste it. So much for saying it's salted. There we go, I got more salt. It's like more packed in the almonds. Well, nuts and chocolate, well, they kind of do. Even though it was giving me more of a sensation of candied roasted nuts. So, let's go to the kind that I also have been tasting before. And this is Freya milk chocolate quick lunch, which is basically those cookies, those wafers, whatever you call it, in the chocolate right here. They're a piece of that with a little bit of sea salt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can see the sea salt out there, right there. So they haven't really described it, but it has a hint of sea salt. I remember this kind of flavor. I used to eat those. So yeah, let's see if it's actually good like I remember it. Fell down right here. Just like I remember it right here. Works harmoniously. The biscuits right here, the wafers, give the kind of crunch. Not too hard, not too soft. Just right there for the chocolate. Same consistency as chocolate, it's going to be perfect. Yeah, I would like take those any day, man. Honestly, I take those any day, but I cannot eat too much of 2 times from the same bar. I'm gotta move on. So, another one, long time no see. Freya Oreo Tasty, and it's actually thicker, bigger kind of chocolate than the other bars that are regularly like this. Look at that. Look at the thickness comparison. That's because they actually kind of did a more like a thick cake filling with this kind of chocolate than the other kinds of chocolate. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on the inside right here, because I've tasted it before, but it's such a long time since I tasted it. My god, I can feel the carbohydrates in my stomach right now. Open this bad boy up. I'll break one of these. And these are 4 pieces in a row. So I suppose the other ones that I bought also has 4 pieces in a row. Now would you look at that? Just like I remember in the first time, man. Would you look at that? Actually, yeah, they're still like that. They have different kinds of shapes imprinted on the chocolate, but look at the inside. That's why it's so thick. But let's break one of these bad boys. Booyah. And let's give it a shot. Oreo. Tasty, you say. I'm feeling so bad for doing this still. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna have diabetes. Round, body, creamy. Cookie's kind of too hard though, not gonna lie. But it works quite well. Or that the actual Oreo cream kind of takes over the chocolate. Now, if you guys have a good look at the chocolate, let me have a good look at my chocolate. Yeah. I was supposed to chocolate. You see how they made a chocolate right here? The reason why I kind of feel like I don't get that much chocolate is because look at how much chocolate it is compared to the cookie and the cream over here. The cookie is like taking a big portion in the middle right here, while the cream is actually on the downside and also a little bit on the upper side. It's not as much as the upper side in this row than it's on the downside. We also get a little bit more chocolate. That's probably meant to compensate for the actual amount of cookies in there. So yeah, you're just gonna give a balanced amount of chocolate while mixing out the other taste, and I would say you get a adequate flavor. That almost felt like the flavor was inadequate because I almost couldn't feel the chocolate. The cream right there mixed with the kind of too hard cookies made it feel like it might not be that good. I felt like I was tasting rather dried milk cream rather than actual chocolate. So yeah. 4 clovers. Alright, let's see right here. Let's try one of Nidar's new stuff. This chocolate comes in 3 kinds actually. 3 different kinds of flavors, all in their respective rows. So yeah, we got, I think, basic milk chocolate. So yeah, Nidar favorites. So we got chocolate. Wait, what is it? Oh, Sprangle. Sprangles or just chocolate lenses. Milky Dream and milk chocolate. So I suppose milk chocolate's gonna be having a similar flavor to the first Nidar milk chocolate bar that I actually tasted. So yeah, I actually have tasted the entire row, which I feel very bad of, given that I bought over 20 bars. So let's give it a shot. Oh my god. And I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. Oh no. Oh, come on, man. BossTheModern, you gotta get through this. Yeah, alright, let's break the row right here. I'm gonna check it out. They have a different shape, though. So, yeah, we have Nidar and also an X imprinted. That's what it looked like. We got, like, Nidar imprinted and X. Just like a basic imprint on it. Now, if I look at... Where is the flavor? What is what? Wait, I have to break them apart. They made it to where you don't know what is what. The actual heck, man. Wait, I'm gonna check the other rows, man. They might be mixing up. No, they have the same kind of Nidar, X, and Nidar pattern. Okay. So yeah, what is what? Okay, so I can see this is Milky Dream because it's a slight piece of milk cream right here. It's a slight piece of cream right here. You see that? So yeah, let's try the Milky Dream. Buy it to see. Oh, it's not even Milky Dream. I fooled myself. So the other one is Milky Dream. Alright. I mean, it said it right here. So yeah. Okay, so this is the lenses. This is the Milky Dream, and this is the milk chocolate. I get it now. So what I tasted was just milk chocolate. Open it up. So in the row right here. So this is the lenses. This is the Milky Dream. This is milk chocolate. I might be mixing it around, but I'll be figuring it out very soon. Off camera. Yeah, that's like the taste from the basic chocolate, man. You kind of used up 1/3 of the money of the same stuff. Oh my goodness, I don't want to feel too lightheaded. Alright, let's try the Milky Dream right now since it's got an X on it. Yeah, now you can see right there. You see the spot right there? Right there, man. This for sure should be the Milky Dream. Let me break it. Yeah, that Milky Dream. So much milk, man. I kind of feel like it takes over the chocolate flavor. But since the kind of filling that's in here is carbohydrates, it also breaks a lot with chocolate. But because it does, it still overpowers the chocolate flavors in a way. So, we have the lenses now, which also looks like a perfect couple for diabetes. Alright, let's give it a shot. There you go. Crispy, crispy. It's also kind of too hard for it to kind of go together with chocolate. But I didn't feel any of the chocolate lenses until 2 or 3 seconds later. That's actually when I started to feel the chocolate lenses. So, it kind of almost made no difference. It was kind of the same kind of chocolate, but putting those lenses. So yeah, it's no different kind of chocolate. It's just the same kind of chocolate, man. That's what I felt like. Now, moving on, because I'm concerned with my health right after this. Need what's it? Buttery caramel. That's what it is. That's the filling. It's just milk chocolate with the buttery caramel inside. And I used to have these. I used to have these suckers long ago, man. So let's give a reminder of what it actually is. I gotta clean my mouth too. Oh my goodness, man. There's like all the carbohydrates you need 2 times. Like that. I think they did a better proportion before than now. Because now I felt like it was more chocolate than the actual caramel butter filling. But the caramel butter filling almost tasted the same. Not gonna lie. They almost tasted the same. My goodness, man. Like, I don't know what's been going on, because I could taste the difference, but now, this time, I felt like it tasted the same. I'm gonna give it another shot, man. Oh, the proportions are so little. No wonder why I could taste it. Bruh. Yeah, there it is. And then the rest is chocolate. I don't know if I would call it an inadequate mixture, but it kind of still do. For it to have so little in the filling and so much of the chocolate. It's like so little of the filling and so much of the chocolate. It's actually more chocolate than the filling. Well, maybe it wasn't an adequate mixture after all. So, after like halfway through our diabetes journey, we still have several more. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling more hyper at this point. I don't know where to storage all of this, because I'm not going to be eating 1 bar at all, because I've pretty much eaten the whole bar of chocolate when I'm done with this video right here. Where is that little bar, man? Wait, where have been gone? I know I bought that little bar. Where is it? Is it literally among all of this? Where is it, man? Oh, there it is. I got you, man. There you are. I need to take a break. Like, I bought so many and going to be tasting so many. I'm literally concerned on my health. But anyways. Stratos Brownie Heaven. Yeah, you can tell this might have a different taste, but if they made it the same as the chocolate itself, I don't even know if we're going to be tasting any difference other than the softness inside the actual brownie. But let's give it a shot because it looks tasty. It looks tasty, even though it's an unlikely combination. And come on, I gotta be opening it. Man, the flake was so thin, man. Goodness gracious. But the same branding, right? What about the cow? Do I see the cow? Yeah, I see the cow. We have a different kind of cow right here. This right there. There's a buddy cow. Actually, it's meant to show like this. That's the happy little cow right there. But let's try Brownie Heaven. The actual, it's like softer than the cookies from the Quick Lunch flavor, man. It's way softer than the cookies with the Quick Lunch flavor. But that's dark chocolate in a way. And I cannot tell for sure if the dark chocolate, because if you taste anything like chocolate that's very sweet, if you drink a weaker sweet drink, they will taste bitter. So yeah, I can't for real tell if the brownie is literally going to be sweet, because I had all the chocolate right now. Let me rinse my mouth. Let me give it another shot. My god, man, I'm just so concerned of my health after this. I think I still have the sweet tongue though. Yeah. Some parts are way softer, some parts are way hard, but the kind of brownie that is inside this is a little bit more of a dark chocolate. I believe so, at least. Like, it gives you more like a dark chocolate mixed with milk chocolate experience. And for that matter though, I think it still does. Not gonna lie. Alright, oh my goodness. Like I'm looking at this side right now. Like, I'm seeing all these open bars. I'm looking like an actual freak sitting down eating chocolate, man. Alright, up next is Estrada's nuts. And what kind of nuts? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. Hazelnuts? At least Freya actually gives us a heads up of what kind of nuts it is. But keep in mind, guys, heads up for that one. Nuts actually do give a high amount of calories. So yeah, that's why I'm concerned about my health, because I have more flavors that involves nuts. So I'm kind of scared after doing this video. So I'm literally sacrificing my tongue and kind of part of my body perhaps for your experience. Alright. Stratos. My god, look at the journey, man. We still got the cow. Oh, I'm not gonna even show what it looks like. I gotta eat straightforward. Oh yeah, it says hazelnuts on the backside. Okay. And the Stratos and the hazelnuts. I'm not sure about that. It's more like a bland flavor. I'm not sure about that. It's actually very weak. It's very weak. Yeah, you don't get a good level of that sugar you want to feel in your mouth, but the nuts literally just lowers that level. My god, I'm not sure about that, man. Sorry. So now moving on to Freya Inventor Series Milk Chocolate Fudge Brownie and Sea Salt. Yeah, brownie, fudge, and sea salt. Alright. Well, at least all the chocolate looked appetizing for one part, but kind of except for the potato chips, not gonna lie. But let's give this one a shot. Now, since we had Nida's variant of the stress, now we're going to be checking out Freya's variant of the actual brownie. And it comes with a form of fudge. So, what kind of fudge they're talking about, we're about to find out, because we're basically getting to the things that I've never tasted before. Let me give this a shot, shall we? Look at that little bird right there, man. Alright. That is a tad bit difference between the brownie and the chocolate itself. Let me give it another shot. Bruh. I was so uncertain of that flavor. I was so uncertain. I can't even taste the fudge. This chocolate is a complete lie. Like, I tasted it at the end, kinda. But there's no difference. I can't, like, det er ikke en forbanna forskjell i det. Unnskyld meg, men jeg kjenner ikke forskjellen på det her i det hele tatt. Unnskyld at jeg sa på den måten, altså, men jeg kjenner ikke forskjellen i det hele tatt. Like, there's no difference at all in this. Not at all. I cannot feel the brownie, man. Like, yeah, the taste is inadequate. I'm just kind of tasting the Freya chocolate. I rinsed my mouth like several times already. Might have not done it for this one. I see my water levels are so low, man. I need to refill another one. I can only taste the sea salt. It's more like sea salt chocolate. That's why it was actually hitting me negatively, because I was kind of expecting brownie to have its own kind of flavor. I couldn't even feel it at all, man. Now that's a proposal of disappointment, unfortunately. Alright, moving on to Freya milk chocolate, fruits and nuts. And it's what it looks like to be is raisins. Yeah, it says raisins and hazelnuts. Alright, a little piece of Norway as always, man. Just like what we want. Even though you move your factors to Sweden. Now, I'm kind of personally unsure about how raisins will go along with the chocolate, but it's time to find out right here in the diabetes ride. Oh, come on. I had to rinse my mouth. Let me get my cup first. God, water in my throat. Let me. Oh God, I got chocolate. I got chocolate on my pants. I like kind of draw. I usually put my hands on the pants. So since I have chocolate over here, the chocolates also stick to the pants. Oh my goodness, I actually did have to wash it off. But I'm gonna give this another shot. Thank God I refilled, man. Like, I am not sure about this one, honestly. Oh, that felt different. But this one actually felt like it almost split with the chocolate. Like it was actually differentiating. The first bite I took was actually having a very different flavor, but honestly, I am not too sure about fruit nuts. I could hardly feel that many nuts. And of course, the distribution might be uneven, but if we have too much of it, no, it's just not gonna be the adequate mix you want. That means you're like eating more of the raisins and nuts rather than chocolate. You just gotta have that adequate mix, man. But the way they put it on top right here, nah, man. I had to probably get better experience at a later time. But I'm not too sure about the raisins going together with chocolate, because it was either having a rather odd, soury, bitter combination for my own part, or that it kind of blended with my chocolate. I have like two sides right here from the first two bites. I need to actually figure out more of this stuff later on. Alright, so we're moving on to salty caramel from Stratos Nidar themselves. And yeah, this looks very similar to the butter butter caramel flavor that we had. So let's give this a shot, because I think I only had it once. So let me perhaps get a reminder of how it actually tasted like. I got chocolate firing all over me. Oh God. The amount of caramel they put in that actually overpowered the chocolate flavor. This is not an adequate mix. This is more like eating salted caramel rather than chocolate itself. No, man. That's my short conclusion for that. Moving on to another of triple villains for the diabetes right here. Nidar. Another kind of Nidar favorites. Of course, if you do this, what are you doing, European? No, just joking. But here's the thing. Alright, Nidar favorites. We got Crispo. We already tried that earlier. We got this kind of berry jelly. And special. Now, what special does it look like other than they have a very different texture inside? Now, actually, that looks similar to just regular chocolate that I just showed off earlier right here. Let me find it. Oh, let me compare. Oh, it is different. This one has more refined. Okay, let me show you the packages, guys. Because I bought two kinds of Nidar favorites. The first one, as you guys can see, the milk chocolate has a more rough inside right here. Well, this has more refined insides. At least what it says in the package. But whether it's actually that, but we're about to find out. They also have a description. Oh yeah, they already have a description of what it's what right here. My god, look at that. I just didn't pay attention that much to the backside because I just went ahead and just opened it. But for this one, it tells. So yeah, we got special on top, crisp on the bottom, and the jelly in the inside. Oh freaking! What is bringebär in freaking English? Let me figure it out. Is it raspberries? It is raspberry! Oh yeah, I basically do know it, but I wasn't so sure if it was raspberries. Yeah, it's raspberry jelly. Okay. At least you English guys can now know what I'm actually talking about. So, Crispo Raspberry Special. I'm not sure if I really want to eat Crispo because I already had it in that... Like, we already had Crispo over here. So, like, eating this would be, like, of a very similar kind of taste. I'm not gonna eat that. But the other two should be a little bit more interesting. Now, let's crack this up. So, yeah. We got raspberry jelly and specials, yeah. These two pretty much. So let's give it a shot. Alright, raspberry jelly. They did not go together. It's sharp and short and doesn't even have time to mix. It's literally jelly. It's the jelly, man. But it was so sharp. You're like, how the jelly and then the chocolate. Not like the two mixed together, man. It would be interesting if it was two mixed together, but maybe it was like better like this. But yeah, that was inadequate. So yeah, let's not take that proposal. Oh, so that's why they said special. It says delicious soft nugget. Okay, that's why they said special. No, we gotta give it a shot, folks. Actually, rinse my mouth. Like this is not good for my health at all, but now this is definitely one of my favorites to chew on. Yeah, sir. Now this is one of my favorites to chew on. There we go, man. I like it. I like that combination. The nugget that they use, it's just really the softness, man. Not too hard, not too soft. I don't even know if you can make nuggets too hard. But man, that is a good one right there. That's a good combo to chew on. Soon I gotta get icing in my teeth whenever I eat too much chocolate, and it's like spraying all over my teeth. So I have to perhaps consistently go with water. So, oh my god. So far through our ride, man, we've eaten probably it was like 26, right? And we still have now 8 bars to go. Okay. We have 8 bars to go with the Smash one. And where is it again? I put it like here, but now it's gone again. Where are you? There you are. Alright. Let's put you to the side right there. My goodness, man. Like, you kind of disappear somehow. Oh, what a ride. Oh my goodness, we still have, oh my god, why? We have 3 of the big bad boys. I'm gonna show you guys. These guys, those are the 3 other kind of chocolates. And then the rest of the thin ones. So yeah, I'm gonna save them for later. We're going to be starting with the small ones. This first small one is Freya Milk Chocolate. Piece of Norway, of course. Smil. Actually, caramel, I suppose. Yeah, they say caramel fudge with a little dash of sea salt. So yeah, let's give it a shot. That's too hard. My god. Where's the sea salt? There it is. Oh my god, that's a strong sea salt. Oh god. No. The caramel. It's not even caramel. It's bitter. I kind of feel like it's just eating dry pieces of nothing in that. And in addition, I just get a very strong salty flavor to where it mixes too much with the chocolate to where it gives a more unpleasant flavor. No. I'm sorry. Not that. Not that, man. Not that. Not that. It's too hard. It doesn't harmoniously chew or melt with the chocolate, even mix. The fudges were too hard. And the flavor, I don't know if I could tell the flavor or if I got too sugary in mouth at this point because I ate so much chocolates, of course. But my god, no. I'm not sure if I want to take that for many days. I'm sorry, man. That's not happening. So now we got to only hazelnuts chocolate. Freya 4 clovers. Milk chocolate, little piece of Norway. I cannot even speak at this point because there's so much. I got so much chocolate. I feel like in the air would just want to burp out. Oh my goodness! Open one of these, bad boys. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Mild, not too bitter. It's mild, not too bitter. Although the first bite didn't have many hazelnuts. Wait, yeah. Although the first bite doesn't have that many hazelnuts, at least it's not too bitter to where it made a rather unpleasant mix with the chocolate, like that one we had earlier. This is more durable than the orange. The orange and salt. I was kind of uncertain. It's a rather unlikely combinations, but I think one of the other bad boys I showed right here has a very unlikely combination. So let's move on to Hinto sea salt chocolate. And yes, I did describe one of the chocolates I ate earlier here as having just sea salt. I think it was the brownie one, the brownie fudge one. It was like, dude, do I even taste brownie fudge at all? But now we're actually getting an honest kind of chocolate right here. Hopefully not like it tastes like caramel all of a sudden, because that would be dishonest as it can get. Salt is relatively weak, man. Oh, there you go. If you want it melted, you're likely not gonna hit the salt and put it like on the insides or like at the bottom side of this chocolate right here. My god. I'm gonna get raised blood sugar levels as well as a one-way ticket to diabetes, because I already know I've eaten a whole bar of chocolate for one day. So yeah, I'll just keep drinking water and get those carbohydrates out the way and actually do some exercises. My goodness. But let's put that aside. We got Freya milk chocolate whole hazelnuts. And with that being said, so simple as it is, gotta try it out. Wow. When I already opened it, you can actually notice the whole hazelnuts in it. Let me show you guys actually. Just look at that. Just look at that. You see, I'm just use this roll actually. Just look. The whole hazelnut pieces actually show up. So yeah, let's see if whole hazelnuts actually does anything. That's doable. I think it's very similar to the 4 clover chocolate that we had. So yeah, doable. Even though they were very big pieces, I was kind of worried we'd get an adequate mix of chocolate and nuts. Now I just feel like my energy is low. This is a side effect for actually eating those kinds of carbohydrates. They make you feel like on top for a moment, and then you're just gonna feel so low. So, next milk chocolate. Dime milk chocolate. And dime is basically crispy caramel, so it's definitely gonna be... I've tasted that before, and I'm not sure about it either. Because it's definitely gonna be too hard, because it's crispy caramel. Well, let's see how it works still. Like some of these kind of cookies or caramels that are like hard, like I have to think about if the hardest does have to work anything with it, because if it does, it's definitely going to impact how I experience it myself. But let's see how dime impacts it. Meant for crisp, of course. Okay. I'm always giving the impression I'm eating grilled stuff. Actually, it's like I'm eating grilled caramel. The way they actually made the caramel to where it's actually just like biting candy snacks made me feel like, gave the kind of taste that is like grilled kind of caramel, like grilled something. I don't know what to say about that, but it can do, and I could perhaps take that someday whenever I want to, but of course not today. My god, I've eaten so much chocolate, it's unbelievable. Now to the smallest chocolate for today, need I smash up, which is corn crisps. Basically, it's just what you say. It's just corn crisps, basically, in the chocolate. That's what it is. So let's open this mini bar up. That's probably the only other thing I would like to eat of. Nah, I'm not sure if I want to eat anything right after this, man. We got, I'd say, the 3 bad boys for the last, and they will hit me real bad. So yeah, they can hit me real bad if there's anything of health going on. So yeah, smash. My god, that was an inadequate mix. That was an inadequate mix. Not the best they could deliver out of that. They had like the original smashed corn candies, which is actually all of those cone-shaped corn snacks dipped in chocolate. They usually go along together. Yeah, I suppose they do too, but I feel like it's too much corn right here. I feel like the amount of corn is too much. Yeah, it's too much. I'm kind of eating more corn than actual chocolate. But I like the corn, actually. Not gonna lie. No! For the 3 bad boys. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit heavier now. So, the first of the 3 bad boys, they're basically of the same thickness. That's one of my concerns, because they're the last 3 chocolates I have for the show right here. So, we have Freya Yup Tasty Peanut Caramel. Actually, finally something else. I tasted it like sometimes before, but now it's so long since I actually had it. So let's give myself a real reminder of the actual flavor, and then we come to the 2 other bad boys right here that will have completely different flavor that I haven't even known about. So yeah, let's see. Let's get to know the industry a little bit better. Wow, that actually looks less thick. Look at that. It actually looks less thick. Man. But one critique is for this one is that the chocolate just slides by in a short amount of time. The fact that it wasn't as thick as the Oreo one, still there's more of the filling rather than the chocolate. But I enjoy the mix of caramel. What is it? They got caramel, they got puffer down there, and they got nuts. That's the entire filling. So basically, you have the ultimate diabetes bomb. One of the ultimate diabetes bombs right there. But there's like more of this compared to the actual chocolate. Now, in this picture right here, the chocolate looks like to perhaps compensate for that. But for my own experience, that is a lie. And it's why I would say sorry to the way I spoke Norwegian to criticize the brownie fudge layer, because it was a lie. Because that kind of made me very disappointed to where it proposes to be brownie, but the kind of brownie I don't feel it. Maybe because it was the first thing I eaten, or that it actually the kind of brownie fudge was just the same as chocolate. So we have Freya Almonds and Caramel tasty version, of course. At least this doesn't say a little piece of Norway, since like it's like big bad boys. Yeah, and the thickness of this pack, man, like my god, they're like concerning my health. But yeah, extra big 300 grams of chocolate. Let's give it a shot. Of course, didn't tell you guys starting the video, but I do like chocolate, but it's like I'm not doing that much just because now. So yeah, this is kind of like a trauma, but also fun for me. Of course, they come with 4 rows, but the question is, how does it taste like with almost caramel? What is that? Arcade mix almost felt like water in that. Almost actually felt like water in that, not gonna lie. And the caramel, I think it was so weak, I almost thought it would blend it with the chocolate. I almost thought it was a lie. Might as well rinse my mouth. Man, honestly, I cannot say the same thing again now, because that's literally what I think again and again and again when I eat this kind of chocolates. But yeah, almond and caramel. Caramel kind of almost blended with the chocolate. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. But now we get to the real villain. The cheesecake strawberry flavorful variant. Alright. And my god, it looks like the villain of the town right here by just looking at it. Given that I've eaten all the other chocolates right here, let me show you guys. Like, look at all this chocolate. Alright, let me bring it over. Look at that. All these open ones. Yeah, we're on our 26th package. So, this has been a wild ride right here. A real wild ride, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's get on with the villain of the chocolates. I can see the jelly be dripping out of this chocolate as soon as I break it. Just look at that. It was so little chocolate compared to the actual filling. It's crazy. And that kind of cookie doesn't even go together. This, guys, is the ultimate sugar bomb. I gotta say, man. The amount of jelly, though, was very small. I actually expected it to be of this picture of right here, but as always, they kind of lie about it. Well, now I look again. There's like a thin flake, so they kind of gave us a heads up. Now, it might not look the same on the chocolate right here. Just gotta give you guys that. But the crackers in the middle, and then the filling, unlike the actual cheesecake where they have the filling right here, and then the crackers on the bottom. Instead, they put crackers in the middle and then the filling on the sides with the jelly on top. And it took over the chocolate. So yeah, it's an inadequate mix, but I still like it. But it's an inadequate mix, so that's the critique for it. So finally, guys, we've been going through all different kinds of chocolate. I don't know what to range it. So yeah, let me see right here. If I were supposed to, of course, pick the best kind of chocolate, if I were supposed to choose which chocolate of the basic chocolate would be the best, it's going to be between the Nidar and the Freya basic, not the Stratus, not the Nidar Stratus one, because it's weaker, and I kind of prefer a little bit more strong, a little bit more living taste, rather than just a mild, weak taste filled with air bubbles. That's just, what space does that even purpose for? Now, for all the chocolate that had some crazy mix into it, we have some that were sugar bombs, some were lies, some were having an inadequate mix. Of course, you cannot the best mix, but maybe it's like the inadequate mix that kind of kills the actual experience with the chocolate still, if you guys get what I mean. But since the vast majority of the chocolate that I bought was actually having some other candy or snack into it, I have to say the almond ones actually work. And also, didn't we have one with like hazelnuts right here? Yeah, whole nuts. But then we have one with peanuts. No, the peanuts one on the on the yup flavorful flavor with they have the peanuts and all the other biscuits and oh my goodness, I don't even want to. Milk chocolate filled with peanuts in caramel, and a peanut filling with peanut pieces and rice crisps. There you go, that was the Jap tasty. But do I really have time to rank? Like, I have to look back to all of this, man, and I have to eventually eat all of them, or else they're kind of going to waste. Huge investment, for giving you guys an update of 2021, and at least an update of what the majority of the chocolate bars actually look like in Norway. I made an exception though, because I didn't buy the dark chocolate bars. I was mostly focusing on milk chocolate. That wasn't because I don't like it, I just want to keep the category for itself, not gonna lie. That was my intention to why I bought all these bars right here. So yeah, out of 26, actually 25 bars, plus a small sucker right here, as a little David amongst all the Goliaths, we had an enjoyable ride, and we got to experience different types of flavors in Norway, even though I've been living for so long, but at least now got to properly experience what the convenience stores have for us. And yeah, if you try to do this, well, good luck, man, because I'm just gonna be hoping that you don't end up getting diabetes, like I'm hoping for myself right now. But it's been a great ride, and I'm happy to actually bought all the chocolate and actually got to properly know a little bit more of how Norwegian chocolate is, and what might be good, what was a lie, and what was actually blended too little, too much of crisp, or inadequate mixes. But in the end, it was joyful to actually revisit my childhood kinda and eat all the chocolate. So that's going to be the video for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the chocolate ride in Norway. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button to share some support. If you knew and enjoy my overall content, I'm probably going to be doing more of this IRL stuff later on. But if you guys did enjoy this one and also the other content, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you become a part of the BossTheModern community, where we probably might be doing some other fun stuff IRL as well, now that we actually stepped inside this spectrum right here, the chocolate itself. Yes, so now you know the chocolate in Norway, and if you guys want to come and visit Norway, well, have fun when actually Corona stops running around like it does right now, and give a shot in one of these chocolates and see how it tastes, really, because they might have one that actually hit you really good. So yeah, that's my standpoint, and until then, guys, I catch you guys in another one. What a ride.